Love stream dying. Okay, we're back. We're back. Do you free? Yeah, no, KP. My internet has. No, KP. Our internet is shit. I'm gonna be going. Today's gonna definitely be a rant day. I really need to talk, and you're gonna be hearing a big rant about my internet as well coming up here soon. But no, we do have insurance has covered it. Don't worry. Insurance. Yes, the internet here is absolute shit. But insurance has covered it. It took us about a week to find out this information. Because, like, most of the week, we were trying to find this out. Because we weren't sure, because there was the possibility, because of the fact that the fire was started due to the flooding, that because we don't have flood insurance, it wouldn't cover it, even though our garage burned down. But thankfully, they will. Our garage is covered. Hello, Shark. Hello. It's been crazy so far. Yeah, I've been going over what my last 2 weeks have been. I'm doing okay. I'm recovering right now from having the flu and everything that's been going on. But, I'm mainly just going over everything with everyone. But yes, insurance has covered our garage. We'll be able to rebuild it. Also, the stuff in it is going to be covered as well. So we're going to be getting money to replace the shit ton of stuff in our garage. Because my dad, basically knows a lot about cars. And does a lot of, like, the work on our car. And, like, sometimes other family members' cars. In his garage or whatnot. So he literally has, like, multiple tool benches full of tools that got completely fucked. You have all of our lawn care stuff, like our lawnmower, weed whacker, all this shit about the storm flood garage combo, and they're like, how the fuck? Welcome to the Midwest. Welcome to where I don't live anywhere near a body of water, and yet floods that can cause 2 to 3 feet standing water or something I've seen in my life. Fucking insane. So, yeah, our garage was completely totaled in the fire, by the way. There was basically nothing that made it out of it. Other than, like, maybe 2 or 3 things. Our grill came out fine. We have a grill in there. It came out fine. It wasn't harmed. It was fine. That was about it. I think that we were actually able to salvage out of the entirety of the garage. Now here's where things continue to be bad. Because here's the thing. So, after the firemen came in and put everything out, and everything calmed down, and the flooding finally chilled away, and whatnot, we all kind of went back to sleep, woke up, and kind of handled the day. The next night, literally the next night, we got flooded again. I'm not even joking. We had 2 days in a row where we had standing 2 to 3 feet water flooding. So our basement flooded again. And the thing is, my dad had spent most of the day dealing with cleaning up stuff in the basement from the flooding. And working and getting that all cleaned up. For it to literally be ruined that night by flooding. So, our basement flooded again. Thankfully, nothing in the second wave of flooding really would have gotten hit because there was nothing down there still, because we hadn't finished, like, the cleaning process hadn't been finished or whatnot. Thankfully, that was the last of the flooding. This last week has been recovery, trying to figure out what we're gonna do, and dealing with stuff. Currently, our garage is taped off with caution, don't enter tape, and shit with a no trespassing sign, so that we're not liable. Because this is a stupid thing. Apparently, if you don't have, like, something that tells people not to do something, you could be liable for them doing something stupid on your property and hurting themselves. Which really makes no sense to me. I'm sorry, this is a burned down garage. I don't feel like we should tell you not to go raid our garage. But, like, if you don't have something out there that tells people not to, you could actually be liable to someone going into your burned down garage that is your garage, trying to steal your shit, see what they can, salvage out of it, and getting themselves hurt. You could be liable for that. Because you didn't have, shit telling them not to. Which seems really dumb. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's stupid. That is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard, but that is a very, that is a thing. It makes no sense to me. I feel like you shouldn't have to, but apparently you do. Now, also, my internet is shit. Now, you guys have been here for my streams, you know that my internet is kind of shit. But it's also not just the internet, it's the Wi-Fi. And here's the funny thing. I feel like I'm going crazy sometimes because I'm the only one who runs into most of the problems. My dad, who does all his work basically online, he spends his work hours on PC and whatnot, sometimes in meetings. He has never once had those micro breaks of internet that I seem to run into on a literally daily basis. He just doesn't run into them at all somehow. How? I don't fucking know. My mom, she's never run into these issues. So I don't know why, but it feels like I'm going insane. But I know I'm dealing with them. You guys have seen that I'm dealing with them. I know I'm dealing with them. My friends have seen me dealing with them. But somehow I'm the only one who deals with that problem. However, our Wi-Fi has also been really shit over the last 2 weeks. Connecting to our Wi-Fi has been a little bit of a bitch. Actually, for even longer than 2 weeks. It's been closer to 3 to 4. And let me tell you, I get really pissy. It's possible he has set it up to give his devices priority. I don't fucking know. Also, I don't think he would know how to do that. I mean that in, like, no offense. He is not a technology smart person. And I don't mean that in, like, a rude way to him, but he's not exactly technologically smart on figuring out how to, like, set up stuff. I don't know if he'd know how to do that. And I don't mean that in a rude way. He knows what he knows and knows how to do some stuff very well. But when it comes to, like, stuff like that, I don't think he's got a fucking clue on how to do that. Because I've mentioned this issue to them, and he's just been like, yeah, well, I've never fucking dealt with it. Never at any point has he said that, he's like giving himself priority or whatnot, or talked about maybe giving me priority because the fact I deal with it so consistently often, or anything like that. Like, that's never been a thing mentioned. So even if he does, I don't think he would have done it intentionally, because I don't think he'd know how. Because I feel he would have at least mentioned it on any of the times I have. So anyways, our Wi-Fi though has been really shit as well, and our phones would barely connect to things. You walk 2 inches, your phone's disconnected from the Wi-Fi, and now you're on data. And we also have limited good data. We basically, the way that it works that we have is that, if I remember correctly, we have a decent chunk of good data, and then it downgrades to infinite of, like, shit data. And trying to do anything when your phone refuses to connect to the Wi-Fi and you're running on shit data is frustrating. Don't know if you know this. And this has been going on for a while now, but it's been really bad over the last couple of weeks. However, we've had some pretty inconsistent Wi-Fi issues for a while. Actually, it's been pretty consistent, as well as so is my fucking internet issues. All Wi-Fi and internet have been absolutely dog shit unreliable. And as someone who tries to make my life, my living, off of being online, having difficulty connecting to your internet, it's a really big problem. My dad also has problems with his phone quite often with the whole Wi-Fi thing. I have problems with my phone with the whole Wi-Fi thing. It is a frustrating process. And it is especially frustrating sometimes when you're trying to watch something. Oh yeah, because our app, okay, so I spent like this last 2 weeks downstairs, and the TV we have is a smart TV. Now, when I say it's a smart TV, that just means that it has extra gizmos and gadgets and shit galore. Because smart TVs are not very smart, and there's a YouTube app on it. And it's a YouTube app, you know? We use the YouTube app because that way I don't need to fucking pull up something else. But oh my holy fucking shit, does the YouTube app like not working. I don't know why. However, it is the first time I think I've ever seen an app act up because you use it too much. But especially since I was basically spending my entire time downstairs in the living room in a chair because I was sick and feeling like shit, my entire body hurt and I didn't want to do anything, I watched YouTube most of the time. You want to know something that's hard to do? Watch YouTube for a long period of time on the app. On the smartphone, or not the smart TV, because it crashes. It will just be like, you'll be in the middle of a video, and then you'll be hit with, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, app is restarting because of memory. And then it will just restart the entire app, sometimes the entire TV. I've had the entire TV just shut off and turn back on. No, I don't watch YouTube Shorts. I never watch YouTube Shorts. I've never sat down and watched YouTube Shorts. I watch YouTube videos. I literally don't watch Shorts ever. I also don't watch TikTok. This is one of the big differences between me and a lot of my friends. My friends will sit there and like scrolling Twitter, or then scrolling TikTok, or YouTube Shorts for hours. I don't doom scroll. That's not me. I got enough problems in my life, and I know that if I were to do something like that, I would sit there for hours, so I don't. Instead, I spend my hours doing nothing. Much better, I know. It is stupid, but it does it all the time, and the more you use it, the more it does it. So if you're sitting down there for a week, basically watching YouTube non-stop, you want to know something you run into on basically a daily basis? Oh, restarted this. Oh, and it's even worse because the thing is, I was using the guest account because I'm not signed in on the YouTube downstairs because I don't watch YouTube that often down there to be signed in downstairs. So I'm on the guest account. Now, we have YouTube Premium. The guest account is a guest account. It's not signed into anything. It doesn't have YouTube Premium. So I have to deal with ads. Now, ads is whatever. However, the app doesn't like dealing with ads. It will load an ad, and then it will sometimes take 5 to 10 seconds for the app to start, and it will be a super choppy start. And it won't work properly, and then it will crash. Or, once the ad is done, it's fast forward like 5 seconds in my video for no reason. Or, I'll get stuck with like a fucking minute-long ad that I can't skip. A 3-hour-long unskippable ad, that is absolutely insane. I'd just go sleep. But seriously, it was a nightmare process, and I had nothing better to be doing. Nothing. Because I felt like shit. I was sick. I was having a fever. I was hacking up my lungs. I could barely breathe. I had all these problems. And I can't do fucking shit. I couldn't go upstairs, because upstairs was worse for me to be. Like, it actually actively made my symptoms worse. So I had to be downstairs. Our Xbox is old and acts like shit. It runs like awful. It's slow. Loading it up, booting it up. it will reach the menu, and then you can sit there for 30 seconds before it just loads the menu area. It can't even read discs anymore. One of the games that we play as a family sometimes is Scene It. And we'd use our Xbox as a disc reader. It can't read the disc properly anymore because we can't interact with the menu. We literally can't interact with it. So our disc reader for the Xbox is shot. The games that we have there, I wasn't really in the mood for playing, and didn't want to try and dealing with the Xbox basically being a piece of shit because it's old and doesn't want to run. So I have nothing else to be doing. Because I'd much rather like throw on like YouTube or whatnot, because I not really in the mood for like trying like because for me I wasn't in the mood for like trying to focus on something, and there weren't really any movies I'd want to just toss on or deal with trying to get the streaming services active on other things or whatnot. Like I didn't feel like dealing with that, all that shit. So instead I had to deal with the problems with YouTube instead. By the way, we have ads coming up. I'm probably gonna go to the bathroom in a moment, so like you're gonna have like a minute and a half of ads in a moment, just as a heads up warning to everyone. But holy shit, this was a nightmare to deal with. And also, this was the only thing I could be doing. So I had to deal with this. So that was like an entire week and a half of my life is dealing with all of this shit. It was awful. I fucking hated it. I absolutely hated it. It was miserable. And to make it worse, there was at least one night where I had a fucking panic attack. Now I need you guys to get ads, so I'm gonna be right back where you guys get ads. So, sit back, get a drink, get something to eat. I'm back. I've returned. Now that I've gone through all of that, why don't I enlighten you on some other problems I've been dealing with? You want to know what those problems have been? Well, for starters, one of the problems that we suffer in our house, for some reason. Hello, Patos. We're doing okay. I'm basically talking and ranting today about how the last 2 weeks have been and stuff, because I'm relatively low energy because I'm still recovering from the flu. And I don't know if you guys have ever had the flu, but it really takes away your energy. It just really makes you feel like doing very little. And I couldn't stream yesterday because not only did we find out more stuff got damaged in the flood that we dealt with, because our basement flooded. Because our basement flooded, our garage burned down, we all had the flu, 1 week. Everything's recovering. We're working on replacing anything that was damaged and destroyed. due to the flooding. Insurance is going to be covering the garage. It's been a hectic last couple of weeks. I'm recovering. I still feel a little low due to lack of actually being fully 100% because of the fucking flu. But how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. But another thing to rant on here that I really hate is our house is a little problematic with its water system. I don't know what causes this. For some reason, we all had the flu yesterday. Good that you feel better. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you guys also all had the flu. That shit's going around. So, I hope that you manage to feel better soon, because the flu sucks. Literally just got over dealing with it. That shit was awful. All good in here, I'm glad to hear that. Because that stuff can be really nasty. But, so, when someone takes a shower in our house, you have to wait about 12 hours if you want to take a shower without having the most miserable experience showering. Because our water will then have two options: ice cold or scalding hot. It will not matter where you turn the knob. You can have the knob like cold is here, hot is here. Like, I used to keep it around in the middle where it's relatively, like, it's pretty hot. You can have it like here. Keep in mind, like, this is where it like starts at cold. You can have it like here. It is still like fucking scalding hot just because someone took a shower within the last 12 hours. And then you move it to like here, and then suddenly it feels like you're taking the ice bucket challenge. I don't know why our house is like this. Just no idea. It just is. That shit sucks dealing with, especially on top of all these other things. That was really frustrating to deal with over the last 2 weeks. Already went over the fucking shitty Wi-Fi and internet issues that I've been dealing with for a while now. Those also added up. It's just been a really awful last 2 weeks. Legitimately, these last 2 weeks have just been downright miserable. Awful, no good, very bad weeks. Would not recommend anyone go through that. I'm hoping that by tomorrow I'll be feeling up for doing a video game stream and I can do some Elden Ring. Because last night I wanted to stream, but I was just too exhausted. We found out more shit got damaged. And just in general, mood in the house was very low. So with a low mood in the house, because my dad was really pissed off due to the shit that got hit on his end, was because he likes doing music. He does stuff like guitars or whatnot, and he has these like guitar pedals and shit. And they got hit pretty badly in, well, some of them got hit in the flooding because he'd keep all the stuff on the floor. So he was finding out that some of them were, well, one specifically he eventually found out was just not working. So he was in a really bad mood because more of his shit got damaged in the flood than he'd realized at first. And finding out now was just definitely pissing him off. And just, no one was feeling great. Moods were really low. So I just ended up not streaming yesterday because I was not going to be up for it. I did not have the energy for it. Honestly, I'm probably not going to be streaming for too much longer here. After like talking for about an hour-ish. I don't have a lot of energy to spare because of just still recovering from being sick and everything going on. It has not been great. It's definitely been a thing. I'm hoping that maybe I can sit down over like the next couple days and if nothing else, maybe try and edit up a video of some kind. I need to send off a video to a friend of mine who wants to edit a video for me. It's going to be a content warning video that I'm going to have them edit up. So I want to send that to them. I just haven't put it on Google Drive yet to send it to them. I need to do that. Should do that like today. Oh, we're having more internet issues. I love things being choppy. I love dropping frames. So yeah, it's been stressful. It's been exhausting. It has been rough. It's been 2 weeks that I just wish I didn't have to deal with. But how have you guys been? Let's take a moment to talk about how you guys have been doing. I hope you guys have been doing well. You know, everything's been good with you guys. Anything super awful happen, or maybe something super amazing. Maybe we're lucky and like there's been something super good that's happened. So like stroke of good luck. 'Cause that'd be awesome. But yeah. Last 2 weeks have been rough. I'm hoping to bounce back. Because it seems every time I try and bounce back, every time I try and get something like set up to like do this, something in the world happens to stop me. It really pisses me off. Tell you something? Oh, what's that? What you gonna tell me? But yeah, I'm hoping that I can this time, you know, actually get video out per week, streaming 3 to 4 days a week. No, sorry, not 3 to 4 days, 4 to 5 days a week. And nothing just comes out and goes, no, you're not doing that. No, bad. Because that has literally been my last experience for the last couple. I've had to stop like doing a lot of stuff. But it seems to be in a stressful state. It does, it really does. A lot's been going on recently. But yeah, I don't know why. It seems every time I try and do something, something like stops me. I need new shoes and stuff for doing a workout in the basement. And which haven't gotten me those yet, so I haven't been able to work out. And every time I try to, like, I'd just get sick, or this would happen, or that would happen. Sometimes it really feels like you're fighting life itself. Like life is just throwing as much as it can at you against the wall over and over again, just trying to stop you from doing what you want to do. There are little reasons to explain why we all get sick on the last days. Specifically now. Yeah, you know, that's fair. I mean, yeah, because, I mean, legitimately. Everyone, we don't even know where it came from when it came to our house last week, is when it happened. But Mom got sick with the flu, and then it passed to everyone. And then you're also dealing with the flu. I mean, it's the middle of fucking summer, so it's not even like cold and flu season. So it is a very odd timing for the flu. But yeah, everything's been stressful. Everything's been difficult. Life's hard. Living, kind of hard. It's also expensive. Life's expensive. Very expensive. Everything costs so fucking much. We got, the other day, because everyone was kind of feeling like shit, we got fast food. So we got, Popeyes. Because I hadn't had Popeyes before, so we're gonna try Popeyes for me. They tried Popeyes down when they were down, visiting my sister. But I hadn't been there with them, so, we got Popeyes. I don't know why fast food, like chicken, like when you're getting like the things of just like breaded chicken are so fucking expensive, because I swear they said the thing was like $40 or something for like a 12 piece. And it wasn't even like amazing. It was okay. It was alright. You know, I liked it better than like KFC. But damn, it was over fucking priced as shit. Got sick yesterday and I woke up today much better, thankfully. I believe to know why that happened, but now I'm trying to understand the reason behind all of this. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have those, like, heavily fatigued shit days. Because, I mean, I have those pretty often. Sometimes it's because, like, you're just super stressed, and your body reacts like that. I don't know, that's why I've been feeling like shit, even as I'm still, like, recovering. It used to be fast and cheap, now it's just fast. Yeah. It was like $40 for like a 12 piece of chicken, and they weren't even like super big pieces. They were like normal pieces of chicken. The breading was like, it was tasty. It was very good. Don't get me wrong. It was tasty. It was probably the best like fried chicken I've had. Definitely much better than KFC's in my opinion, but still for its price was just super expensive for what we actually got, and like the amount of food we got was crazy. Because like for that same price you could have gotten some like pizzas and it would have been way more food. So it's just crazy to me that much would just cost that much. Oh yeah, and we had while being sick, we had a really bad fast food experience because they'd gone shopping and they just because they had to go pick up like some stuff, and we got fast food like a couple of times during this week because no one felt like doing anything. It was like 2 times over the 2 weeks. We got Beefaroo, which is like a more local place. But the thing is, like, so we had a really bad experience with them because the food wasn't great, and me and mom specifically had gotten cheesy fries. The fries were all like fucking daggers. They were hard and like sharp and pointy. So eating them could actually hurt because they'd fucking stab you, and all the cheese was at the bottom. Ow, that was just a thing I remember. And then she'd also gotten a shake, but then it didn't do it properly. Ow, it was... Nothing went right over the 2 weeks. Nothing. But luckily, we're in week 3. I'm recovering. I'm feeling better than I have over the last couple of weeks. Just kind of been doing stuff that's not been too taxing or too much energy, because I have so little energy to go around currently, like at all. Like I said, I'm hoping that maybe on tomorrow I can actually stream Elden Ring. I'm hoping I can, and if not, it just doesn't happen because I don't feel like shit. I mean, because I do feel like shit. Well, I don't know, I can barely speak. But I think I'm gonna end stream here. Cream and me, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. Everything is temporary, it'll get better. Yeah, I know it'll get better. I'm just hoping that it gets better quickly. That I can recover from this. Cause I enjoy streaming. I enjoy like streaming for you guys. It's something that brings me a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. I love sharing things with you guys and experiencing them with you. That's why I stream and make content in the first place, because I enjoy not only the experience of streaming for like you guys, but also like the interaction with you guys. For me, you know, it's the big thing for streaming for me is I really love being able to interact with you guys and like see you guys enjoy the content and make something you guys want to be there for. That's always something that makes me smile, being able to make other people's days, you know, like more enjoyable. You know, like I go sit down and watch someone. That makes me smile. That makes me happy. But I'm gonna be ending this here. I'm not gonna like raid out or anything. I'm just too exhausted for even doing that. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this like rant. I really needed just to talk to you guys, get some stuff off my chest on how shit this last couple weeks have been. Get streaming so you know you guys knew I wasn't dead. I'm alive. Just barely. Clearly something's out for me, but I'm alive. I'm kicking. Should be streaming tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Seriously. I've missed you guys. I've missed streaming. I've missed being able to be here for you guys. I really love you guys. You guys are great. Thank you guys so much, and I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow.